Um, why I have an egg? That's a good question. I think this is just like a unique. Someone was like showing off their wood carving ability, and they made an egg. That's true. I do. That's for my next project, egg spinners. Which, if you were here yesterday, you got a. This is a 4B pen. I don't know if I like that. Whatever. But you got a peek of that yesterday. All right, so we're obviously gonna do Chapernan and someone else. I have like a gorilla guy. I think I'll demonstrate. Oh, scrambles. That's a good idea. Maybe that's like the name. All right, why do I keep doing his beak? That's like the name of the. What the heck? Why can't I? That's the name of their duels, the egg spinner duels. All right. Chapman's kind of taking up too much room here. Let's try to fix that. Yeah, he's taking up a lot of room, but whatever. All right, where does toe be? I guess it'd be like his foot sideways, his toes just straight up like that. All right. I like that. Challenge you to a scramble. Time to scramble. And then you spin the eggs. I have a plastic egg too. It spins pretty well. Oh, thanks, silly Lily. Appreciate it. Okay. The next. Am I doing this right? I don't know. Is that like the right flying kick pose? I don't know. I don't know if you can even see the pencil on the stream. Probably not. I should probably speed it up. Wow, Chappernet's taking up too much room. But we will, we're going to do our gorilla. He doesn't really have a name yet, but let's just roughly sketch him out. Actually, I don't want him to have a neck. He's just gonna... Chapernan should be pushed back way bunch, but I'm not gonna erase. We're just going for it. You know, I gotta get better at figuring this stuff out somehow. And it's by not erasing. There's something under here. Come like that, and then... I'll fix that up after. Okay, there we go. You can see it. Nice. I think it's just us here anyway. So I'm glad you can see it. It was funny when when Gerald Dudge was like, "Do you get sad if no one's here?" It's like, no, it's okay. It's not the point. point is to make sick Juonz and egg spinners and bug squad and the night show and hi moto hi. There's a million different things to do. And it's better than playing video games. I mean, I feel like it's more stimulating or more productive for my brain. I don't know. Video games are stimulating in their own way, but I don't know. It's like, what should I just like stream video games to like justify the amount of time I play video games? I don't know if that's right. I kind of rather like want to be creating something. Although I'm still obviously I play video games, but it's time to create some stuff, some cool stuff that no one has ever seen before. Like egg spinners. I'm sure people have spun an egg, but they didn't, launch a whole whatever. Yeah, I would say video games are fun, and it's a hobby I've had for a long time, but I mean, I always go through phases of like really wanting to play something and then just not playing for a while till I get sucked back in. So it's just balancing that out, not doing too much of that. But yeah, it's like, this pad really helps putting ink on this paper, even though I don't think this is the best paper. It works. I mean, the paper is not for this specifically, at least, is what I mean. It's decent paper for some other stuff, but I'm just using it for this because I forgot his ears. Just add those in. They don't need to be outlined in pencil. I feel like you don't really need the best art supplies, but you don't need like the highest quality paper, but you need, some decent paper depending on like what you're putting on it. Like pencil, you probably don't really need any special type of paper, but if you're doing like some type of marker or something, or like a pen like this, like you kind of need a paper that will take it well. And this is not a paper that takes it well, but I don't care. I'm determined to use all this paper I have before moving on to the other paper I have that will probably actually, be a lot. It's like mixed media paper, so it is like specifically for all this stuff. I wish I could do digital more. I try. I don't like stick with it as not enough. It's so it's its own thing. It's hard, kind of, I think, but it kind of seems the way everything is going. Like I got a little Wacom tablet, and it's fun. I just need to take the time to use it more. And I mostly just ended up doing stuff in MS Paint. I feel like I like the like pixely look of the brush. I've seen people do some like crazy realistic things in Paint. I'll never be able to do that, but it's just kind of easier and it's simple. I was trying Fire Alpaca because that's free, and Krita. I think I like Fire Alpaca better than Krita, only because I was like able to figure out quicker, but like nothing beats Paint. MS Paint. I've seen people make some really cool stuff in paint. But it's just getting used to it. And probably anything is. There we go. There's his boxers. That's this guy. Okay, you probably need some type of like little details here and there. Paint and Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, Etch-a-Sketch is I mean, there's people who do crazy stuff in that. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? It's in. They will have different boxer patterns. Just like there's different color chapernans. Where do I need like these like little details? I don't know. And the bottom of his foot too. We're gonna have like sparks flying from this or something. I don't know. Or am I just gonna like ruin it by doing that? Who knows? Who cares? Actually, yeah, it kind of works. They're clashing. And we'll get the colors going, and this is just his. All the girl is wearing is boxers. He's wearing a wife beater. That would be funny. Okay, Chapernan's looking pretty good here, but I feel like we need a background. So I don't know what's gonna go in the background. If it's just gonna be some colors. Do I do like a box and it'd be like attack, run? I don't know. Do I put a sun or do I just do some watercolors in the background? Probably just gonna do some watercolors in the background. I didn't center this right at all, but who cares? Maybe gonna have like the trainer here, like yelling "Go Chapernan." I don't know if you can like see. I didn't clean the nib last night, and then it's all like chunky on here that it dried. Ooh, I'm not really looking to see, but whatever. Do we just color it? I feel like something can go here. Just bigger. Spikes. A sun or something because they're outside. No, that doesn't really make sense. A tree. Maybe like a ground. Should there be a ground? Okay, let's do it. Let's get a ground in here. Attack name kick. I don't know what's Chapernan kick. What is this move called that he's doing? The bushes like take away from it. I don't know. Just add some like details to kind of I don't know, to do something. Or does it like, is there some type of like rule how to center stuff? Which I mean I didn't do it all, so Did we put like stuff here for this guy? I don't know. I'm thinking just like a pawn, or should I just write the, or like a, yeah. Attack name, you're probably right. I wish I had better handwriting. Let's just do like Chapernan kick, and I'll try to do it in like bubble letters or something. You know, maybe I shouldn't use the pen for that. Maybe I should not use the pen for that. Let's try this sucker right here. Chapped charge. Chapper charge, chapper kick. Chapper charge. How about like Chapernan flying kick? Just like, I want it to be a mouthful and not really roll off the tongue. I'm scared to put my wrist down. So let's see what we can do. All right, the kerneling's off there. Whatever. I mean, the name Chapernan is already a mouthful. Chapper, oh my god. Man. That's a bet, yeah. Super Chapernan, flying frontal kick attack, but the way I've already butchered making this small, that's not gonna fit. But that does work. If I had a name for this guy, I could do like Chapernan versus. Chapernan. We're just gonna do Chapernan flying kick. Is it gonna fit? Whatever. Let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. Can I do flying kick like right underneath? Yeah, I think I can. We'll put this a little farther back. The temperament of the gorilla? He's chilling. He thinks he's got this, like real gorillas. He looks like a Kyle or Brayden. We can nickname him. Like scared I just spelled something wrong. I'm an awful speller. It's two things I need to work on, is spelling and handwriting. Oh, how the heck do you do G? I guess just like this. Oh my god. Something looks so bad about that G. Whatever. Chapernan flying kick. All right, there we go. We added something. A Chad. Chad the gorilla. Chadrilla. Yeah, I need to clean this. This thing is crusty. But that's for another time. So now we got, should I erase? Is this gonna smudge everything? Little smudging. Oh, gotta be careful, that is probably wet up there. Yeah, let's stop. I just smudged some stuff. The pencil marks add soul, okay? That's what this channel is all about now, is soul and drawing things with soul. And this, what you're looking at right here, it's got soul. It's got soul, all right. Here we go. Here, his iconic yellow beak. We'll save some of this yellow for later because I need to make the basic Chapernan skin tone, which I realized is not that hard to do. Honestly, this watercolor set is easier because it has like this light orange. That's pretty much all you need. And some white, because you don't want it to be just straight orange. And water, that's also I feel bad for the white color paint watercolor, white watercolor, because it just gets like mixed up with everything. You really gotta like scrape it down to get to the bottom of the. Oh, I probably should have erased this line here. Whatever. Yeah, his foot, if anything to be erased, probably should have been that. But we're working with what we got. And I didn't do that, so. It's not like I'm just was given this and have to work around it. I actively chose to stop erasing because I smudged everything up there. I smudged everything. All right. I think yeah, Chapernan, there's blue Chapernan. I think we've seen a green Chapernan before and even a purple. But yeah, Chapernan comes in many, many colors. They're just more rare. And the base, the most common, the iconic one is red. That's usually the Chapernans we see. But there are, plenty of color variants out there of most of these Juonz. Let's see, like, I see people do the craziest stuff with watercolors. And I just don't know how they do it. Mine always come out whack. Paper could be a factor, potentially, because this paper kind of curls when it gets wet. And there's other paper that, takes the wetness properly. Also, just practice, obviously. Just doing it every day till I can figure out how to make it look the way I want it to look is another factor. But I think I should stick with this more because I feel like I end up liking okay, so the shoes real quick of Chapernan that's part of his body. It's not an accessory. So his feather color and his shoe color are one and the same because that's just like his, that's just him. That's how that goes. What was I even saying? Oh, watercolor. Yeah, usually the stuff I end up seeing I really like is ink and watercolor. There's this like really cool illustrator on YouTube. It's Henderville or something. He does ink and watercolor, and it's always really cool. Like the old Pokemon Ken Sugimori art he did of like all the original 150 and probably some of Gen 2 is like watercolor, and it's all really cool. Oh, Chapernon in heels. So my friend helps me work on Juonz, and he had mentioned that Chapernon is only a boy. There's no female Chaperons. So I don't know if that's set in stone. But we'll think about that for the female Chaperons. Yeah, look at the way this paper curls. That's all right though. I feel like this needs some water. They kind of get like that nice texture, not brush strokes. Something like that. Anyway, let's, oh, I probably could have used the red still. For this guy. It's going to be white boxers, but little classic red hearts. Why is that like the cartoon thing? Just because it's funny, I guess. Okay, I think this gorilla is purple. I think. I don't know where my little sheet of knowing stuff went, but I don't know why I think the gorilla's purple. Maybe he's not. I think there's a purple on here, but I can't really tell. I'm trying to mix up a purple right now. It's like a dark purple. Let's just go for it. And if we don't like it, then, well, I screwed up because there's no changing it. No, this is a good fur color for this guy. But his like face, ears, fists, and feet will be a different, potentially darker. Bobo Brad. I like that show Bobo. Apparently it gets pretty crazy. If you remember that. Specifically you, Harley Devil, the only person here that I'm talking to. Bobo. It's like a lot of bows, and he has like nose hair powers. Like his nose hairs, and there's like Jelly Jiggler. There's some cool characters. Okay, I'm out of the purple color already, so I need to mix it up again, and hopefully I can get the right pattern. No, I did not. This is like black right now. Shoot. Now it's too red. Oh, anyways, here, let me, we'll just show you what's going on over here right now so we can see how much I've messed this up. All right, let's get some blue back in here. Hopefully save it. Okay, I don't think I really saved it, but let's see where we're at with this. Let's get some water. Okay, it's pretty similar in color. I should never doubt myself. Pull off the color mixing every time. Every time, without fail. Whoops, just went over. No, that's not true, but I'm happy that it's not like a totally different color. Here we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right, what color purple is the hands? Yeah, it is a lot. But, you know, I was saying yesterday I watched Man of Recap, and I used to think, you know, why would anyone watch the recap stuff? Just watch the show. But, you know, I don't want to commit 7 hours to watch one season of a show I don't really care about, like Squid Games. So I just watched this guy recap the whole thing for me, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm glad you know, I enjoyed the 10 minutes of him explaining it to me. He's just like in a corner on the green screen behind clips of the show, or in front of clips in the show. It's kind of funny. He's just like Man of Recap. It's a good idea, honestly. Here's more of a just straight up purple, but maybe I'll do that. Someone I'm sure has done that for Bobobo and like the manga, because I don't, anime just used to be on like Saturday morning or something. It's like a Saturday morning for kids TV show, I think. At least that's where I watched it. Look at that. You got a pretty fearsome gorilla here. Okay. On to the background. Alright, I think I'm going to use a bigger brush than this, even though this is my best brush. The other ones I got from Walmart suck. And I mean, I was just saying, it's like the quality materials don't really matter, but like literally every stroke you take with these things, the hair comes out and gets all over the page. But that's okay. Who would win? Probably Chapperman. Yeah, it is more nuanced, but I'm thinking in this battle, because I'm drawing it, I'm going Chapperman. He's winning. But I mean, it's just beginning, it looks like, because there's no damage done. So we got some green. Let's lay some green down. Yeah, I feel like if this was like meant for wet media, well, one, it wouldn't curl, but I think also the water would absorb properly. But I'm determined to use all this paper that I have. Actually, the bushes are going to be darker, so whatever. But yeah, Juonz battling, very nuanced. A lot of nuances to it. So I'm glad you picked up on that. Anyway, oh, we got this like tape, washi tape. There's not even any grass for me to touch right now out there. Blades of grass. Oh, I get it. It's snow and ice. So, touch snow. How about that? All right, let's get some darker green. these bushes. Whoa. Too wet. This is too wet. It's going to rip a hole in the paper. Whatever. Try to absorb some of that. Squeegee that out and suck some of that up. There we go. All right, back to the little brush. Oh yeah, they called a snow day here. I think mostly because the teachers just wanted a day off and they all complained. It wasn't that bad, I'll say. It wasn't that bad. But the schools like account for a certain number of snow days that they like have to use or something. I don't know. Or maybe they don't have to use it, but they account for it and they should. And he's just like, oh, blah, they haven't used any yet. And we get 5. We haven't used any yet. So they called it the day before. So I didn't do anything today. I just chilled. Okay. Sky. The rest of the background is going to be blue. Yeah, my cat, one of my cats specifically, Griffin loves to go outside and, you know, he'll run to the door any chance he gets, but in the winter, if you let him, he just like hops in there and then hops right back out. He's like, oh, what the heck, you know? But I hear so many coyotes now. I don't want to let him out there because usually he slips, he gets away, he makes a break for it, and I don't hear him, or I don't see him. And I just don't want to risk him getting eaten. Because one time, this was a while ago, I left the window open in the basement. There's a screen, but he busted out the screen, and we didn't know. And it's just like, they're just like, where's Griffin right now? We just like didn't know where Griffin was for a while. It's like, where is he? Like, you know, he must be somewhere, like hiding, you know, because cats usually are pretty good at hiding. And then, you know, honestly, like 2 weeks later, after I remember opening the window, we see the screen on the ground. This window screen is on the ground in the yard. And then Griffin was just coming and going as he pleased from the basement. So luckily no other animals came in, and he came back, but he just enjoyed his outside time when he wanted, which is kind of funny. But I don't let him do that. I don't like doing that. Yeah, so Griffin loves to go outside because he was born it was my friend's cat that got pregnant because she's an outdoor cat, and she had a few litters. Griffin was from the first one. The other cats I have were from the shelter, and they were rescued from they're not rescued really. They were found at a junkyard, and they do not want to go outside. I got them as kittens. I mean, they were only a few months old when I got them, but I guess they, you know, they know how much it sucked and how much better it is inside. But Griffin has always had the good life, and so he wants to go explore. I wonder if I like lay down the background first, let the page dry. Like if I just did this whole blue and then paint on top. That would probably work if this was proper paper. Oh, what happened? Why were they separated? Yeah, the 2 cats I have are brother and sister. They were a bonded pair, and so I got them both. Little did I know that shortly after getting them and having 3 cats, 2 dogs were going to show up. It's a madhouse. I got the cats to get Griffin a friend, but he hated them. And he used to love cats, but I guess he is too old for these ones. They don't really. Too wet, too wet. Oh no. Squeegee it out a little. It's okay that it's not too blue here because I think I'm going to try to make some cool. I feel like I picked up some of the green. Like try to let that dry, and maybe it's probably not going to dry anytime soon. But try to let that dry and then add some like cool streaks. All right, what color should these little bees? Oh, that's good. I like when the cats kind of want to be outside, but it's like it is kind of risky. So, and also at the shelter, not that they don't follow up on this, but you had to sign something saying you would not let the cats outside, and you would, keep them as indoor cats. I was thinking yellow too. So yellow it is. That's crazy. I was like, maybe yellow. Maybe yellow. Might end up being green a little bit as I don't stay in the lines at all. Yeah, that's a good point too. That's probably also why they just are killing machines and kill everything. And they don't even need to eat, Well, house cats at least, they don't need to eat because they definitely have some delicious same cat food they eat every day at home. But they're engineered to be irresistible to cats, the kibble. You give them treats and stuff too. If a mouse ever got in the house, then they eat that. Yeah, they do. It's weird that they love the kibble. What about dogs? The older you get, you realize Eustace Baggs was right the whole time. Stupid dog. Probably none of that would have been happened. None of that spooky, scary, whatever stuff wouldn't have been happening if Courage wasn't there. He was right. Yeah, yeah, and they do make you look bad. Oh my god. Eat your chips. You leave a plate of chips on the counter and you hear a noise and the freaking chips are everywhere. Yeah, Lenny just got groomed today. Freaking $95 was the $20 tip. Not cool. Not cool. I didn't tip when I was there. I just picked him up and left. And then they Venmo'd. Like, yeah, you're supposed to tip. And the groomers got Venmo'd a tip. The $20 tip. Sick reference. Nice reference, bro. Mac, what do you this is the new horizontal style because I hate vertical. I don't like it. And so watching this, the other thing with the vertical is people join because it's in the short speed, so you can just like swipe and you'll just come across this and that counts as a view. So yeah, this paper it's not meant for watercolor. I should use the other paper, but yeah, I taped it down. This thing, I probably should get like a thicker, this is a little too thin. Yeah, well, I don't know what name of this Juon is. We do need a name. I think the finishing touches here is adding some sparks coming out of the kick. How about whatever this color is? Should have made him like punching it, like, and they meet in the middle. Maybe I'll redo this sometime. And I'll move Chapernan this way. He went that way. He goes that way, and then he'll be like punching, you know, instead of kind of like blocking with his forearm, he'll be punching. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. You got what I was, what I'm saying here. But that's it. I think we're done. Just a quick, I think he's saying lots of love with that. Quick, here's the watercolor buckets. Burgerilla. I like that. Or laughing out loud. Yeah, I think he was laughing. Yeah, I screwed up. There should have been something here. Sluggerilla. Oh, I kind of like that. Hi, Polly Pockets. You're at a grocery store. Yeah, Sluggerilla is better. We're ending this now anyway. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Total of 6 people that did. 4 of who are here now, and pretty much just Harley Devil the whole time. But that's okay. It's gonna be like that scene from Yes Man where I'm like, thank you. I don't know the name she says, but there's no food places. No, there isn't. Perhaps some leftovers. Your mom's making you wipe your ass again. Yeah, horizontal's a new way because it's about making Juonz and it's about making egg spinners. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Mac. That's, that's what we're doing. We'll focus on making it good later. We're just gonna make it first. But that's it, everybody. Your boyfriend complains about the smell too. Oh no. Yeah, you probably should do something about that. I can only imagine. The smell. You didn't think of the smell. Yeah, are you in school? How's that going for you? I hate school too. What am I saying? You stripe on every chair. Okay. You got anything else you want to say? before we get out of here. We're just admiring the Chapernon flying kick. Oh, what's up, Dakota? We're literally just about to end this. I'm sorry, but you take in the artwork, the Juonz battle. We'll see you all in the next one. And then you wash your hand, yeah. All right, it's something to work on. This is something I'll come back to, and then you put it in the tank. Something I'll try to do again sometime, and hopefully it looks better. How do we, am I saying it? Slugorilla? Slugorilla. I like that. That's a perfect, great name. Cleanest, best name. But yeah, it's locked in. So we'll see you all next time. Maybe we'll do a different Juonz battle. Maybe we'll do another egg spinners battle. Look at that egg spin. That's okay. That's okay, Mac. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.